Hey, Dr. Drake here. As a parent, it can be really hard to watch your child struggle when school starts back up. Maybe your child was doing pretty well over the summer. They were sleeping in a little later, playing a little more, moving more, and enjoying a little bit more freedom. And then school starts, and all of a sudden it feels like everything changes. The mornings become emotional, bedtime becomes a battle, your child starts complaining of stomach aches and headaches before school. Maybe they're more anxious, more irritable, more defiant, or completely melt down by the time they get home. And a lot of parents are told they just need time to adjust. Well, and sometimes yes, those transitions take time, but if your child's back to school struggle is not just about needing a better routine, what if the real issue is that their nervous system is overwhelmed by the transition? That's how we focus different here. In this video, I want to talk to you about the nervous system side of the back to school stress, why some kids seem to crash when school starts, and what you can do to help support them from the inside out. One of the most common things we hear from parents this time of year is that my child was doing so much better and then school started. This is a really important thing to pay attention to because back to school season is not just one small change, it is a major shift in your child's daily rhythm. During the summer, many kids have later bedtime, slower mornings, more outdoor play, and a lot more flexibility. Then school starts, and suddenly their body is expected to wake up earlier, sit longer, focused harder, follow more directions. For some kids, their nervous system can adapt to that pretty well. But for other kids, especially kids who are already carrying a high stress load, that transition can push their system into overload. And when that happens, it may not look like stress at first. It may look like behavior. It may look like morning battles, after school meltdowns, clinginess, anxiety, trouble focusing, hyperactivity, or getting sick more often. A child may hold it together all day at school and then completely fall apart at home. And parents often wonder, why does my child save all of this for me? But many times home is where their nervous system finally feels safe, enough to release everything it's been holding in all day long. At Innate Family Chiropractic, we look at this through the lens of the nervous system. The nervous system is the master control system of everything in the body. It helps your child regulate emotions, focus, digest food, and sleep, and everything else in between. So when the nervous system is balanced and adaptable, your child can experience stress and then recover from it. Then they can have a hard moment and come back down. Then they can move through their day without getting completely stuck. But when the nervous system is overwhelmed, the body shifts into protective mode. That's fight or flight. That means the brain and body start operating as if you're under a threat. Your child may become more reactive, more emotional, more sensitive, and more distracted. And when the body is stuck in that stress response, it becomes much harder to rest, digest, focus, and recover. This is where we also talk about the stressors that build up in a child's nervous system over time. We often call these thoughts, traumas, and toxins. Thoughts can include worries, pressure, big emotions, or social stress. Traumas can include falls, sports injuries, or physical tension that's been building up over time. Toxins can include poor sleep, dehydration, or too much screen time. When those stressors continue stacking up, they can contribute to subluxation. That's a big word. A subluxation is an area of stress or tension within the spine and nervous system that can interfere with the communication between the brain and the body. And when that communication is not clear, your child's body may have a harder time adapting to the demands of school. That's why back to school stress can affect so much more than mood. It can affect sleep, digestion, focus, and energy. So when parents notice their child struggling, it is natural to start with the things that they can control at home. And I want to be clear, routines are so important. Earlier bedtimes are important. Healthy lunches and calmer mornings can be really helpful. But here's the part many parents miss. Those tools work best when the nervous system is able to receive them. A bedtime routine can only help so much if your child's body cannot shift into rest mode. They can't turn it off. A morning checklist can only go so far if their nervous system is already overwhelmed before they even walk out the door in the morning. A quiet homework space is great, but if their brain has been in overdrive all day, even simple assignments can feel impossible. That's why we do not just want to manage the behavior, we want to look deeper at the foundation, get to the root cause. First, start the school rhythm early. Do not wait until the night before school starts to change bedtime and wake up time. Shifting by just 10 to 15 minutes every few days can help the body adjust with less stress. So don't try to do a whole hour at a time. Make the mornings easier before they start. Set out clothes, shoes, backpacks, lunches the night before. The fewer decisions in the morning for your kid, the less load their nervous system has to carry. Third, build in after school decompression. A lot of kids need time to come home before they can even answer questions or start homework. They may need a snack, play outside, some movement, some quiet time. Give them a break. And fourth, look deeper at the nervous system. If your child continues to struggle with meltdown, sleep, focus, or anxiety, it's time to look at how well their nervous system is actually adapting. At Innate Family Chiropractic, we use insight scans to help us see how well your child's nervous system is regulating and where patterns of stress and tension may be showing up. So we don't guess, we measure your stress. This allows us to stop guessing and start looking at what your child's body is communicating. Then, through gentle, specific chiropractic adjustments, we help reduce tension within the nervous system and support better communication between the brain and the body. So the goal is not to force your child to calm down or try harder. The goal is to help your nervous system shift out of protective mode and into a stronger, more adaptable state so that they can handle the demands of school and everyday life. Back to school season, it doesn't have to start a cycle of stress, sickness, meltdowns, and exhaustion. Your child's body was designed to adapt. But when the nervous system is overwhelmed, man, it needs support. And if your child is already a wellness patient, this is a great time to bring your child in for an extra boost adjustment as they transition back into school. And if neurologically focused chiropractic care is not yet part of your child's health and wellness plan, now is a wonderful time to start. Call Innate Family Chiropractic at 918-272-0303 to schedule your child's insight scans. And let's help them start the school year with more regulation, more resilience, and better strength.